Hi, my name is Lotfi Murad. In this video I would like to talk about the different ways men and women communicate in general. I'm generalizing here. It's not an absolute truth. It is what I have come to notice in a majority of the cases, and mainly through the conflicts that I saw arise. The miscommunications, the misunderstandings, and also conflicts. And yeah, I came to make this idea, I came to the idea to make this video because I had a huge miscommunication with my own girlfriend, and it took us a while. At a certain moment I was like, hey, wait, I reacted to something she said, and then she reacted to that, and then we went forth and back, not realizing what actually was happening. So, you may know the video, and if I will remember it, I will put it in the description, the link in the description. It's a YouTube video from a guy explaining the difference between the male brain and the female brain, where, so the male brain is all boxes, and it's time to watch football, so the man opens the football box, or goes into the football box. It's time to have a discussion, he goes into the discussion box, but he closes the football box. And men have all these boxes, and when we discuss something, we discuss that thing. And then we want to discuss something else, we discuss that thing. Women, the way he explains it, they don't have boxes. They just have all this knowledge inside, and everything is connected. And this is why women can literally connect a lot of different things when talking with a man, for example, about one subject. They can bring in a lot of different things. And I know there are plenty of men who can do this as well, but it's more of a female thing than a male thing. And I'm going to explain why I'm saying this. For example, there are more male IT programmers than female IT programmers. Because IT code, the traditional IT code, is in ones and zeros. It's on or off, black or white. There's no like, This is changing now because quantum physics is being involved in the new computers. So we'll have the quantum computers. There are already a few, but not so many. But there, it can be left, it can be right, it can be on, it can be off, depending on external influences when you're looking. And this has been proven in many tests that we're looking at something can, in the quantum physics, influence the outcome. So we could say that the woman's brain is much more advanced than the male brain, because the male is in the DOS age and the woman is in the quantum computing age. But that would be judging. What I'm more interested in is in seeing that they communicate on a different frequency. And I believe that's why men and men have less conflicts and less miscommunications than men with women. Honestly, I don't know how much it is between women and women, but I believe that's also higher than men with men. Because when I say we will stop doing this thing, then I mean we will stop doing this thing. A woman could say, we will stop doing this thing, but she means in a specific case related to that other thing, but not saying it. So a man just hears, we will stop doing this thing. Okay, we'll stop doing this thing. No, that's not what I meant, and why are you doing so stupid, and you're supposed to do it. You just said, no, that was only in that case. Yeah, but then you should say it was only in that case. I'm not saying the woman is being wrong and the man is being right. It is the way we resonate. And then we translate it to communication. So if two women would be talking, there's a very high chance the receiving woman would understand that we're going to stop this thing in that specific case. But the man would simply hear, we will stop the thing. Okay, we'll stop the thing. The man is like a robot often. It's also linked to emotions, to being closer to your emotions. So the closer you get to your soul, your heart, the more you get in touch with your emotions, the more you will change and the more your feminine side will come out, and it will be easier for you to make these links. This could mean that a man could evolve to be able to connect more dots, to understand things more without needing to hear all the words and get all the specifications, but connect energetically and understand what the woman means or what the other man means. And not being so fixed on, I heard these two words, so this is it. It's like reading between the lines. Men are not so good at it. Women are experts at it. Some of them can overanalyze things and they see things between the lines that we men never thought of, never intended. But this can happen. But it's the same as the man just hearing two words and just fixing on that, and yeah, that's what you said. You didn't say that. No, you said only that. So that's what I'm going to take. And these are two extremes. So why I'm making this video? For you to be aware. Because if you're aware and you hear something that sounds like, huh? Instead of going like this, go like, what do you mean? Do I understand correctly that you want to stop this thing forever? No. I mean, I want you to stop this in this case. Ah, okay. So in other cases, yes. Okay, then we have clarity. This is how a man can react. And when a woman says something and she sees the man giving her the look like, what? You're going to cut me off or you're going to take away my toy? Or I said, hey, in this specific case, right? You understood that? Just checking. And I've seen people who are actually very good at this. I had a colleague, sometimes it was annoying, but this was the only way for him not to make mistakes and not to get knocked down later on. So for example, if he was responsible for booking flights, accommodations, stuff like that. It was one of his tasks and he loved doing that. But he was always checking like, okay, so you said you want this, not that, Clear? Yep. Okay. He was double checking just to make sure that he would have understood correctly and that there would be no lost in translation between the different minds during the communication. And this way he was always booking the right things. And sometimes people will, oh, I haven't thought about that. Actually, good point. Please do that thing or don't do that one. And this way he was delivering perfect quality. Sometimes annoying, yeah, just do the thing. But that's not being serious because that's assuming that people just know what you want, even when you don't know what you want. And I know there are many people who, in their communication, sometimes they really have no clue what they're talking about, and they're just like, and I actually had a manager like this, and then we would start talking like, yeah, talking like this, and I would know like, okay, now he doesn't really know what he wants, or he doesn't have the details, so he wants me just to feel stupid, and being in the position that later he can blame me if I make the mistake. I was like, So Sorry, Kevin. I do not understand what you're saying. Could you please repeat clearly? Like, and I would see on his face like, shit. Yeah, well, try that thing and we'll see later how it goes. I thought so. Okay. But then the responsibility would be with him as well. He could not blame me for doing things that he didn't know he wanted. So communicating is not always that easy, but you can make it easier for yourself. So just remember that different people express differently their thoughts and also think differently. So to prevent, and especially if you hear something you dislike, check. Is this what you mean? And you'll get a yes or no. So, oh, you really mean that I'm a dumbass? Okay. Or, you meant that, okay. I'm not a dumbass, I just did something wrong. But sometimes things come out in a way that is very clear and obvious for somebody and for another person. And this can also happen when it comes to different cultures. I've worked with people from many different cultures. And then it's very important that you're very precise in what you say. And that you make sure if they understood you correctly. Because due to different reference points, they can understand things totally opposite of what you're meaning. So look back at your last arguments you had with somebody and see how you could have prevented the argument. And you can do this the next time as well. So enjoy communicating with the different people around you. And just remember that people cannot read your minds yet. So be clear and ask for clarification. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your relationships. Before I forget, before you click away, check the link below, Patreon. It's a page I created where you can contribute on a monthly basis so that I can reach my goals, so that I can help other people. You can show your appreciation for what you're getting from me. You will get exclusive content, things that will help you ride the wave and not hearing about the wave 2 weeks later, that there was a wave you could have been riding and would have changed things and improved things in your life. Because I will be talking about what's at play right now in the moment and many more things. I will also be answering questions. There will be a possibility for webinars. So click that link and have a look. You would be helping me and help also a lot of other people, because the more people start to donate, the more I can start to do, the more I can start to share through charity work, but also traveling and actually go and meet the people in person, for example. That's one of my goals, but you will find all that there. And it starts at $2 per month, and for that you already get, actually you get the most important part for $2 a month, and the rest that you're going to donate is just you appreciating more or wanting a specific extra thing. So click that link and help me make a difference. Thank you.